Meanwhile, Turkish Vice President Fuat Oktay said on Tuesday that the total number of deaths in Turkiye from the earthquakes had risen to 3,419, with another 20,534 people injured. Now, rescuers raced on Tuesday to find survivors in the rubble of thousands of buildings brought down by the quake and multiple aftershocks that struck eastern Turkey and neighboring Syria, with the discovery of more bodies, raising the death toll to more than 5,000. Countries around the world dispatched teams to assist in the rescue efforts, and Turkey's disaster management agency said more than 24,400 emergency personnel were now on the ground. The death toll is expected to rise as rescuers working in cold and snow looked for trapped people in the rubble of toppled buildings. Well, as many as 10 Indonesian citizens in Turkey are reportedly wounded due to the magnitude 7.8 earthquake that hit the country bordering with Syria. Meanwhile, other Indonesians were forced to stay in parking areas or kiosks to avoid buildings that are potentially about to crumble. Now, these are the conditions of the Indonesian residents staying in Malatya, Turkey, that had to leave their apartment buildings and stay in kiosks usually used for parking. Besides having to wear warm clothes, they had to build fires because of the extremely cold weather. For now, they will still not return to their apartments, afraid that the apartment building will crumble. There are 10 Indonesians who are reportedly injured, and they are to be evacuated to Ankara to receive better medical attention. There's also a mother with 2 children in the town of Antakya, who is so far still unreachable. The Indonesian embassy in Ankara continues to search for her with the help of local authorities and pockets of Indonesian communities, as well as local Indonesian task forces.
Ini anakku aku kasih tidur di sini, terus jam 3 kita pindah ke camp itu yang ada sobanya yang itu.
Meanwhile, the Indonesian Foreign Affairs Ministry on Tuesday said at least 104 Indonesian citizens have been evacuated from the earthquake-impacted areas to Turkey's capital, Ankara. According to Indonesia's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Teguh Faizashah in a virtual press conference in Jakarta on Tuesday, the Indonesian victims have been evacuated from Gaziantep, Kahramanmaraş, Adana, Hatay, and Diyarbakir. Meanwhile, Indonesian ambassador to Turkey, Muhammad Iqbal, said that the Indonesian team in Ankara was on the way to Gaziantep province and other 4 locations to evacuate 104 Indonesian citizens. They had to be immediately evacuated to the Turkish capital since they no longer have a decent place to live in. In addition, the Indonesian embassy in Ankara has also evacuated other Indonesian victims who were injured due to the earthquake.
Bantuan